a return to the side today and the first clean sheet of the season must be a pleasing afternoon in that sense.
Yeah, obviously it's pleasing to, as a side, to get our first clean sheet of the season. We've worked very hard on our defensive side, and a point at a really tough place to come. Yeah, it's a pleasing one, and we can take positives from.
And obviously you would go into every game wanting the 3 points. On the balance of play today, do you feel like you deserved that?
Yeah, I think we had the better chances. Obviously, we had the one first half where Jammer and Jack almost get in each other's way. But listen, it's a point at a very tough place, and it's one we'll take the positives from, like I say, and move on.
And as you mentioned, that clean sheet, it's something I wouldn't have said it's been hanging over you, but I imagine it has been a real focus amongst you defenders.
Yeah, but as a defensive unit, back five, keepers, that's what we're in the team to do. Keep the ball out the net, and today we managed to do that. We've been a bit unfortunate in some games where we haven't, but we work so hard on it. Richie and Rob are big on that, and today we reap the rewards.
And it felt like a very mature defensive performance, didn't it?
Yeah, I think we've been playing that. We didn't change anything that we've been doing, but like I say, today we managed to keep the clean sheet, and it looks rosy, but we haven't changed too much from the start of the season.
And obviously you now know that is something you're perfectly capable of, as you would have done before today. In terms of getting it in the goal at the other end, a little bit disappointing, but again, you've already proved this season that you're more than capable of that, being 13 goals in the first 4.
Yeah, exactly. We've scored a lot of goals, and today there's some disappointed lads in that change room, but I think that's a very good sign. It's a good sign that we're coming to places like this and teams like this that should be up there and probably will be up there, and we're disappointed we've just taken a point.
And when it comes to Exeter, they do tend to be arguably one of the most consistent sides in the division when it comes to where you see them in the table at the end of the season. So as you say there, especially in the early stages of the season when they've already put 4 past Bristol Rovers, it is a good point.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure too many teams will come here and pick up 3 points or even a point. It's a very tough place to come, and you have to be ready for the battle first and foremost, and I think we've done that really well today.
And a tougher place for you to come than perhaps some of the other players. You didn't get the warmest of welcomes, did you, this afternoon?
Yeah, obviously the fans gave me a bit of stick, but again, they're entitled to treat me how they want. I'm out there to do a job, and I'd like to think I've done that today.
I have to agree with you there. It looked a very solid performance. I wouldn't know that you were a player that hadn't featured in the last league game, and you looked incredibly comfortable. Yeah,
like the manager always says, every lad that's not in the squad is ready. That's ready to step in. That's credit to Rob, Richie, and the sports science department, that every player is ready to come in, and it's a seamless change.
And are you enjoying working with Dan Sweeney and Bailey Cargill either side of you?
Yeah, not just them two. Obviously, Dokes, who's unfortunately injured at the moment, Dom. As a defensive unit, we work so hard in training, making sure we do keep clean sheets, keep the ball out the net, and we help each other through it.